Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, and in today's video I just want to go ahead and talk about the newest banner that at the time of this recording is about to drop in just a few hours, and I'm pretty excited for that. And then also featured on this banner is obviously Rosaria, Bennett, and Razor here, and I just kind of want to talk about why I actually will be pulling on this banner. And just to sum it up in the quickest way possible though, I just think this character looks so incredibly cool. In my first Genshin Impact video that I made for this channel, I actually talked about other games I used to play and really love, and one of those games was Ghost of Tsushima. And I can't lie, after seeing this guy's character demo, I'm just blown away. It reminds me of Ghost of Tsushima. It reminds me of anime that I used to watch, specifically like Samurai Champloo and Rurouni Kenshin, which are two of my favorites. I mean, I'm actually wearing a Rurouni Kenshin t-shirt right now as I'm recording this video, and I'm actually going to go ahead and play that character demo in the background in case you haven't seen it. And I think you'll see what I mean. I mean, just look at the scenery, and it's just like starting with a haiku, which in Ghost of Tsushima, you would write haikus in the game. I guess you could low-key say I'm simping for the dude, but honestly, I really just want to run around the world and explore as Kazuha. My favorite character in this game will probably always be Zhongli. I really can't imagine not loving Zhongli and running around with him. But I won't lie, I kind of want to take a break from just running around with him and run around and make cinematic like videos and shots with Kazuha. I won't lie, it's like this scene that actually sold me on Kazuha himself. And I don't know what else to say. I mean, just look at the dude. He just looks really cool and looks like characters from anime and games that I've played previously before that I just really love. But going back to the banner itself, the thing for me is I do have quite a few amount of wishes saved up personally. If I go into the wish screen here, I have 11,000 primos already saved up and then 9 fates as well to spend on this. Roughly think that's about like 70 or so wishes that I have. I skipped on Eula, I skipped on Klee. If I look at my history here on this banner, I literally have 1 pity, and then I had a Zhongli before. So I do actually have to win a 50-50. And if you're a newer player and don't really know how this works, basically, since I pulled an event banner character last time, now I have a 50% chance on my next 5-star to either be Kazuha, the actual event banner character, or it's gonna be like the Jean, Diluc, Chi-Chi, Mona, or Kaching. And so I'm really actually hoping I get lucky, because I probably only have enough pools to get 1 5-star unless I decide to do a little bit of whaling, but we'll see about that. So Kazuha here is a 5-star Anemo character, and I won't lie, I do already have 2 5-star Anemo characters in Jean and Venti, but the way people are talking about Kazuha, he's probably a support character, which would make a lot of sense. I feel like other than Xiao, most Anemo characters have been support type characters, and I've seen people on like the Asia servers already testing out Kazuha, and I've definitely seen his moveset be more support based. But I gotta say, they're so flashy, his attacks are so beautiful. And then when it comes to a game like Genshin Impact that is a gacha game and is pretty much just PvE, I personally want to use characters that I think are just really cool. Could I probably pass on him and save even more primos to get Ayaka or Yoimiya, who probably are gonna be more of a DPS character and better than him in terms of dishing out actual damage? Of course. But there's just something about this guy being the first Inazuma character that we're getting in the game, his outfit, the way his moves look, that I'm just definitely having to summon on him. And then very quickly talking about the other characters on this banner, we have Rosaria, Razor, and Bennett, and all of those are incredible characters. I do own all of them. The only one that I'm not going to want at all to get constellations for when rolling on this is Razor, because I do actually already have him C6, and I know there's probably a lot of people out there who love Razor, and I know he's like a physical damage DPS character, and I've heard people call him like a secret 5-star character because of how good he is. But like I mentioned with Kazuha, I really just do love playing for the characters that I think aesthetically are pleasing to me, and Razor just personally does not do it for me. Actually, I don't know what it is. I'm not trying to say he looks bad. In a lot of ways, he low-key looks like Kazuha with the eyes and the hair, but I don't know what it is. Razor has just never really appealed to me personally as a character. But moving on to Rosaria, who is a character who's also on the banner like I mentioned, I do actually really want to build her. I know she's sitting at 20 out of 40 here, I believe I have her C2. I really can't remember for some reason what banner she was on before, but I have her C2. I do want to build her. I know she has some really great talents and passives. And so even though I haven't invested in her yet personally, I do really actually need to start building some more cryo characters. And I think Rosario would be a good fit if I were to get more of her constellations for sure. But the character that I'm most excited about to get constellations for is Bennett. And I'm not going to lie to you, Bennett does absolutely nothing for me aesthetically, like I've mentioned with the other characters that I do like. But I've been playing this game for 3 months now and working on clearing the hardest content in the game, the Spiral Abyss, and I really just couldn't deny Bennett's utility any longer and really did just have to build him out. And so currently I have him on C1, which, as most people will say, is his best constellation, because when you use his ultimate, he works as a support character, boosting your attack and also healing you. And then with his C1, some of that HP threshold really goes away. I've also heard that C5 is incredible because it's actually going to boost that ultimate by some talent levels. So I heard that's actually a really good one you want to have too. So C5 would be great. A lot of people seem to be torn about C6. It says right here, sword, claymore, or pole arm wielding characters inside the Fantastic Voyage, which is his ultimate. Radius gain a 15% pyro damage bonus, and their weapons are infused with pyro. And now I know a lot of people are torn about this because it's automatically going to give pyro damage to all of your characters. And I've had this issue before with the infusion of an element and then it not really working out with some of my comps before, specifically using like Chong Yun's E and then getting that infusion with cryo. But I do actually have some pretty awesome pyro characters like Dalu and like Hu Tao, who I'm pretty sure will also benefit a lot off of that 15% bonus. And I'm always running one of them in Spiral Abyss alongside Bennett. So I do think part of me could really use that if I were to actually get C6 Bennett. But I know a lot of people are torn on it because of the versatility loss as well as the utility loss just overall on Bennett by getting that C6 activated. But I won't lie, I have a very interesting potential build for Kazuha if I were to get a C6 Bennett that I'll talk about in a future video if that even happens. And so to wrap it all up, just to say that I do want Kazuha mainly because I want to explore around with him, and that means so much more to me than having some crazy meta breaking character potentially that I spend my resources on. Because in like 3 weeks, we're getting a whole new region that we get to explore, and I just want to run around that region as Kazuha. I want to run around as this like Ronin character. And like I've mentioned in videos before, I just love anime sword boys. And like I mentioned at the time of this recording, his banner is set to drop pretty much in, I think, like 6 hours from now, my time. But I'm actually gonna hold off waiting to pull for him until I stream next, which, depending on how fast I edit this video, might be tomorrow or it might be today. But either way, my next stream is going to be on Wednesday, June 30th at 3 p.m. Eastern time. So if you wanna come out and watch to see if I'm actually gonna get any luck on pulling this really cool looking character, you can come hang out on Twitch, twitch.tv/RichardOriginal. Also, real quick, I just wanna say I made a TikTok account. So if you're on there, I'd appreciate you if you gave me a follow there. I'm actually posting video gaming cinematics. The first one I posted was actually a Genshin Impact cinematic. And if you've only been around since the Genshin Impact content that I just recently started doing, I mostly do Animal Crossing content. So I have some Animal Crossing cinematics and I'm also posting on there as well, but hoping to put more variety of different games and cinematics on my TikTok if that's your thing. But that's it for this video. Please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. It really does just go a long way in helping out the growth of this channel. And as always, huge shout out to my channel members. It's because of you and your continued support that I can continue to create content like this on this channel. If you want to support the channel directly by becoming a member, all you have to do is hit that join button next to the subscribe. There's also a link in the description if you don't see it. Are you pulling for Kazuha? Let me know. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.